Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top, second in the National League right now. So he's one of those guys you really have to get to early on. If you don't, he can get into a groove and rattle off scoreless inning after scoreless inning. He's doing that so far in this one, so we'll see if he can finish it.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting,
Brett Wallace ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down. Craig Gentry comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Odubel Herrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Upton has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
the batter, number 24, second baseman.
At the plate, Darnell Sweeney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 quick outs in the inning. This hitter's job is to work the count, get on base, and give his middle-of-the-order hitters a chance in this inning.
2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Upton racing back to the track, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Michael Franco strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Derek Norris ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Corey Spangenberg will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gentry. And that's the third out. Padres down in order. Starting to look bleak. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Rodney come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Jay, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Rodney's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Jay, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Carlos Ruiz stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Andres Blanco strides in, grounded out his last time through. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long and He's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 10-0.